Last week, we discussed the importance of free speech, open debate, and differing perspectives. This week, the reason why all of that is important is crystallizing in some pretty big stories. Free speech is not a slogan for the American majority. It's a reality check in tonight's preamble. Joe Rogan, the popular Common Sense podcaster, has been making a lot of news lately. Why? Because he's not a partisan. Conservatives say, great, he's got free speech, let's talk. On the other hand, the left, absent American values, wants to silence Joe Rogan because he refuses to carry their water on all matters. Extremists on the far left have been on a jihad aimed at making sure anyone who doesn't carry their government supremacy, unscientific narrative on politics, government, and the China virus, making sure they're silenced, including Rogan. Now, to this end, leftists like Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, and others have been pressuring Spotify to dump Rogan's podcast. And Spotify is caving. After slapping a warning label on Joe Rogan's podcast, now Spotify is reportedly taking down podcasts that might trigger intolerant snowflakes from Mr. Rogan. With all the censorship, a whole bunch of free has kicked in. Free speech, free markets, and free thinking. Upon hearing about the linguini-spined reaction from Spotify toward Rogan, the CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, put out the following offer to Rogan, quote, "We stand with you, your guests, and your legion of fans in desire for real conversation, so we'd like to offer you 100 million reasons to make the world a better place. How about you bring all your shows to Rumble, both old and new, with no censorship for $100 million over 4 years. This is our chance to save the world, and yes, this is totally legit," end quote. Anti-free speech totalitarian liberals' heads could be heard exploding all over the country. And that leads us to the ultimate expression of the Democrats' worldview, the thugs who run communist China. Here we see a shining example of the Democrats' vision for American families. Dutch reporter was interrupted during a live broadcast because the communist overseers there didn't like the backdrop he was showing to the rest of the world. But it's not just the American left that is working to put Americans in chains. Woke corporations are also hard at work legitimizing the Nazis of our age and the Olympic Games they are hosting. According to OpenSecrets.org, many of the corporations sponsoring Communist China's 2022 Olympics as part of the Olympic Partner Program spent more than $30 million on lobbying in 2021 alone. Those companies partnering to sponsor the Games spent more than $270 million on lobbying in the decade from 2012 to 2021. The list includes Coca-Cola, Visa, Airbnb, Toyota, and Bridgestone, to name a few. In my view, Americans have no business legitimizing through investment or our presence the most inhuman regime in world history. But not everyone is convinced. Listen to this caller today to my radio show.
But these kids have worked a lifetime, and I'm sure they're having a terrible time over there because of COVID. They're restricted. It's not fun for them. I'm sure the food is terrible.
Everything that you talked about, the drawbacks of the Beijing Olympics, you didn't mention once human rights abuses, the fact that China's an enemy of the United States. You didn't mention the slavery. You didn't mention the racism.
And unfortunately, politics has entered into it. Politics should be separate from this. This should be about the athletes.
Oh, I see. Standing up to a regime undertaking a genocide of the Uyghurs is politics. Standing up to a regime over their overt racism against black people is politics. Standing up to a regime that has been stealing our intellectual property and gifting us a pandemic is politics. Well, thankfully, the American majority is able to know and understand that every day is a good day to try to beat back totalitarianism.
70% of Americans don't think China should be hosting the Olympics. And, you know, it's funny, I was mentioning can't get Grindr anymore in China. They're putting Uyghurs into camps. It's a 1984 surveillance state. It's just so much wrong with China. And yet it's an issue that really confuses the woke because Chinese are Asians and Asians are not white. So if you criticize them, it's racism.
Then there's the curious case of Zhu Yi. She was born in the People's Republic of California, where the government there thinks very much like the brutes in Beijing. She gave up her U.S. citizenship so she could perform for dear leader Xi Jinping, China's dictator. Zhu has fallen multiple times during her skating routines. Her newfound commie friends have taken to social media to roast her lousy performance. Let that be a lesson to everyone around the globe. The worldwide left will use you as long as you advance their goals of complete power and complete control. But if you don't serve their vile and disgusting goals, well, the dagger goes into your back quickly and without mercy. Whether it's the communists in Beijing or the Democrats in America, the worldwide left will chew you up and spit you out once you are no longer used to them. Is it sad? Yes. Is it predictable? Oh, yes. Should lovers of freedom and self-government oppose the left with all of our might? Yes. Every day is a good day to protect human liberty and freedom. That's why I won't watch 1 minute of the Olympics. And judging by the ratings, real Americans, well, they're with me.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.